Metrics are calculated based on the space use types assigned to each building within each parcel. While this may look complicated, it is simple to configure metrics as long as you have the information you need. In this metric graph view, let's calculate the number of adaptable housing units, energy consumption, and green spaces. First, to calculate adaptable housing units, we will use the total number of bedrooms as the input. So let's drag from here to add a metric. Let's name this metric Total Adaptable Units. We will leave it as a number and we'll round it down. Now let's add in the calculation parameter. We're going to set it as weighted with space use type parameter. And the parameter name is going to be 20% of units. And we're going to do this because we want to find out how many adaptable units will be built based on the 20% minimum requirement. For the space use type, let's find mobile homes. And we'll set that to 0.2 as the 20%. Then we'll add in another space use type, which will be residential multifamily. And we'll click OK. The next metric that I want to highlight is energy consumption. It is calculated using households, energy use per household, and energy use per meter square for gross floor area. The metric will differ for each space use type because of construction differences such as insulation. In the graph, I have calculated 3 separate metrics, one for residential multifamily, another for single family, and mobile homes. These can all be summarized inside of one metric by adding them together. The final metric that we will talk about is green space. It is simply calculated by multiplying the park space use type by 1. You can also calculate the green space required if you know the percentage that is required for your area. Let's go back into the plan and take a look at what the metrics dashboard will look like after we have calculated these metrics. The metrics dashboard can be accessed from this tab here. And once you have calculated your metrics, you will see them all listed here initially as numbers, but you can change those by going to Edit Dashboard, and you can customize how your metric will be displayed. For example, some of the ones that I have done are the summary of energy use, which are all listed in a graph like this. The benefit of metrics is that they let you quantify and visualize your scenarios.